Hello guys, in this tutorial I'm gonna talk about building a calculator in Python. This Python calculator will be able to do multiplication, division, addition and subtraction. So let's get started right away. So to build this calculator we're gonna use what we have learned in the previous videos, like if statement and the input statement. First, to build a calculator, what we need is we need to get those numbers, right? What we want to add or divide or something. So we all need that. So for that, I'm gonna use input statement in Python. So I'm gonna put it in a variable. I'm gonna say number one equal to. So because you're getting numbers, we need to convert them into numbers. So I'm gonna say float input enter a number, and when that's done, now we need two numbers, right? But we also need an operator. So operator is like the plus minus sign and all that. So we also want to get that data from the user. So I'm gonna say operator float input. So I'm just gonna put this and this, and now we need to get a second number. So I'm gonna store it in a variable. This I'm gonna say input enter another number, and now as you can I made a mistake here. Operator, we need to get that in a string and we don't need to convert it to a number. So let me remove the float and the parentheses of the float. Now we have our inputs from the user. If we run it, it says enter a number. I'm gonna say 2. It's yeah, so that works. Let me run it again. 3 1 4 3. Okay, so it works. It's taking input from the user and getting it into the storing it into the variables, so that's good. But now we want our program to make decisions, like when the operator has plus, then we want to add both of these numbers, and then when it has a subtraction sign, then we want to subtract the number. So for that, as I talked in the previous video, that we need to we'll use if statements to do the decisions for us. The program, it will help the program make decisions. So we're gonna use if statements in Python now to do that. So I'm gonna say, we also talked about comparison. So if number one, no, actually if operator is equal to, and I could say plus, and you could say print num1 number 1 plus number 2. So if that happens, then it will print number 1 and number 2. So and their addition actually. So if I run it now and I put the number, I say 10 and plus and 12, it says 22. So that works. But now we need to put different. Elif operator equal to, I'm gonna say negative, and I can do the same, but now we need number 1 minus number 2, and we need to do the same. Elif operator equal to okay, Elif, yeah. Now so multiplication, and now I could say print number 1 multiplied by number 2, like number 2, yeah, and then elif operator equal to division, then print number 1 divided by number 2. So that works, I guess. Oh, okay, number 1. And we could also set one more, else print invalid operator. So what's this doing, guys, is if it is not any of these, like plus, the plus sign, the minus sign, or the multiplication sign, or the division sign, then it's gonna print invalid operator. So, and what are we doing here is we're taking the input from the user using the input statement, and we're converting it into numbers to do calculations with them, and we're storing it in variables. And for operator, we're not converting it because we need it as a string to use it here to help our program make decisions. So here in the if statement, it's just doing, like, it's checking if operator, the variable operator is equal to plus or minus or multiplication and division. And so if it is equal to any of those, it will print the what we have written here. Like if it is multiplication, it will print number 1 into number 2. So let me run it and see if it works. So I'm gonna say 10. So we check the addition, that worked. Now subtraction 4, so it says 6. And now if I run it again, 10, and it says now I do multiply, I could say 2, it says 20. That works. And now division, I could say 34 divided by 2, and it says 17. So it is working. And if we print something else like 34, like we print f, then it's and then I do it, it says invalid operator because it is not from any of these, so it's gonna do that. So that works. So this is our basic calculator. I mean, yeah, though it is a calculator which we have built in entirely in Python, and it can do the calculations that we want it to do, like the standard calculations here. So this is the end of the video, guys, and I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one.